Pelagina, how is it nothing about what the gods are up to?
You think the worst of them. The worst they can do comes as little surprise.
Don't you at least want to hear what Aethys has to say?
Only a fool would trust what he had to say. Whatever he said would be just another lie.
I'm not saying it wouldn't, just looking for... I don't know.
My favorite privateer, clear skies. Pirates are adept at scattering when threatened, but this makes planting your boot on the neck of a straggler all the sweeter. I would keep my privateer busy. You will speak to me when you are ready for work, yes? Your target is Radolf, a Valiant captain and seeker of lost ruins. There is no wicked length he would not go to plunder the dignity of these isles. Then let us content ourselves that some small corner of the archipelago is safe from Valiant excess. Our work is unfinished, privateer. Are you ready to hunt anew? Captain, your final target is Burunga, a Hawana captain of many seasons. She is known for bending nature to her will and pursuing her foes with relentless fury. Burunga commands the Dao Puger's Tooth, which braves the turbulent waters of the Afachina Channel, far to the northeast of Nekataka.
luck, my little privateer. You have news for me? Perfecto. A fitting test of your skills and a promising beginning for us both. It goes without saying that I have more work for you if you have the space for more coin. The company is always eager to hunt pirates. My contacts have one by the name of Veen in their spyglass. Veen is a Vithrak, if such things matter to you. Gets in your head, they say. Gelarde. You can catch up to Veen as he sails the dhow reckless far east of Nekataka, past the Kuaurikuhu Islands, no doubt thinking himself beyond our reach.
You're the captain who Aldi's invited to parley, ain't you? I'm to keep an eye out. It's so I can provide you an escort when you arrive. Right this way, Captain. It's my pleasure to show our honoured guest around. Aye, it sure is.
You must be Captain. Glad you could make it, Loveson. Like what you see? The mark on this side, it means I'm the second highest rank on the Council of Captains. I'm but one chair below that cockrot Ferrante. I see you met my right hand and fourth chair on the Council of Captains. He can be a real trying sort, but I trust him with my life. Truer words were never spoken. Oh, I do like you. I think we will get along splendidly, I admire a man who doesn't back down. You've got guts, and not just smattered in your hair. I'd like to partner with you. We're the future, and we ain't going nowhere. We're pirates, Lovesome. We own this sea, and the sea loves us back in her twisted way. Ferrante pines for a homeland he's never seen. But what does Old Valia mean to me or my crew? We're not Valian, and we never will be. Though if you're Valian and you want to join our bloodline, you're more than welcome. Generations ago, and I grew like a weed in the deerwood, you see? You say Consueglo me casitas, I say Council of Captains. You say Principe, I say best pirates in the Deadfire. You say Swollenet, I say, well, some things stay the same. Forgive me for dragging you all this way, but I find the proposition of a partnership best works in person. Me and mine within the Principe would make for powerful allies on your side. But would you give us loyalty in return? That I'd like to know. You're the cautious type. I can respect that. Or maybe you just like to be wooed. But is it gold, booze, or power you're after? I'll offer you all three, and some, if you join with me. But I like to be courted too, Loveson. And I always come first. Say you wanted to entice an alliance of like-minded captains. You might start by aiding one of my best in Nekataka. She smuggles through the Undercroft. Goes by the name of Mad Morena, she does. And let me tell you, Dove, she's earned the moniker. You're a hard one to read. Fancy a game of cards some night? I'll take your answer as a yes, for now. You've a bright future ahead of you, Watcher. See that you don't tarnish it by flying the wrong pirate's flag. Out with the stale and in with the new, eh? I know you've met with Ferrante, that you may even be working for him, that pribbling cockrot. But that doesn't mean you can't partner with me instead. Don't do anything to let him catch on. Just keep me appraised of certain future events as they shape up. Aye? How clever you are. No need to commit to it now. You just think on it the next time you're toiling for a man who'd happily gut you. After you've done his bidding, given half the chance. When the time's right, we'll set our strategy. But what can I do, you lovesome?
Keep your weather eye open.
And who, or what, do we have here? Well, I see it. You've got two options. You can tell me who sent you, or I can feed you the shaft of my gun. She always has the most lovely and interesting sorts vying for her attention. Suppose me and you ain't so different in that regard. Say I happen to have a fella wanting for a full shipment of crude luminous Ardra, but I have no Ardra to sell. Loot me no less than 3 crates, and I'll be, let's say, better inclined to do you a favor. If you're a particularly daring sort, you might snatch it from under their noses. Them Valiant trading princocks have a stockpile of it in their mill in Queen's Berth. Otherwise, you could raid them in shallow waters as they ship it in. Well, regale me. Of course, he's my landlubbery contact in the gullet. Once, he was a master sailmaker. Lots of Principe crews vied for him, but he lost his footing in the rigging one day. It's a mistake sailors make only once. He shattered both legs. Was Elia's mercy that he broke nothing more. But after that he lost his taste for the sea. Know what makes you a pirate, Lovesome? Sailing. It's sailing what makes you a right pirate. Sure, plundering too, but leave the seas and you leave the Principe. Aye, but Aldi's wouldn't, and she's the only other captain what matters to me. You don't see me flying Ferrante's flag now, do you? My loyalty lies with the new blood, the future, and the strength of the Principe. I invite you to hand it over swiftly, then. Ah, what lovelies. Aye, fine work you've done. Work I won't be likely to forget. And neither will Captain Aldi's. Best believe I'll be sending her a missive to sing of your praises.
To the wrong place, outsider. I do not care which island you call home. This one belongs to the Wahaki. You cannot have business on Motari Okozi. Leave before I feed your bones to the jungle. This is no library, Outlander. Death herself has touched this jungle. It seems you intend on letting the island do our work for us. I thought my message to the Huana Prince was clear. He needs reminding that to trespass on the jungle ruin is a death sentence. You will find only bones and ruin, blighted with decay. And worse. The deeper jungle is fouled. Nature is wrong here. And your very presence makes her drool with hunger. Explorers from Nekataka landed here. You must know by now, they did not return. It is no wonder the prince sent a second group to find the first. He cares more about riches and plunder than the lives of his servants. Akira, the island is closed to outsiders. All who set foot here are doomed to perish. The prince sent explorers into the maw of this island. Their drained corpses and bloodied clothes were all they left behind. If Aruihi intends on repeating his mistakes, I am thinking he will not stand for long against the foreigners. To the depths with him, then. A prince of Neketaka should put the wishes of his people over his ambition. We do not venture into the deeper jungle, but we know it for what it is. A place where nature has gone mad. It is not for me to explain the tales of our people, but I warn you to keep your distance. Mutare Okozi has claimed more lives than you would guess. Imagine a number. It is more, I say. This island soured in an age when tribes were vulnerable and separated from their kin. It grew teeth where none had sprouted before. Imagine the feast laid out for an opportunistic glutton. You did not come here to learn our history, and I do not share our secrets with outsider filth. You have done nothing to earn the trust of the Wahaki. I cannot look into the eyes of my chieftain and explain to her why I let you go into the jungle. Better for us both if I killed you now. We will give your body to the sea with all the rights that a worthy foe deserves. An outsider can expect no greater honor. When an outsider visits Neketaka and proves helpful, this is rare enough that it should not be punished. We will be watching you, outsider. Though we will not interfere if the jungle attempts to close its jaws around you. Cause no trouble in the ruins of Mutare Okozi.
Can do.
Help! Please! Come, Blanca! Help me! Pazzo! Stinking weed!
Nature has turned her hand against this woman. We must not leave her in the state, Captain.
I don't know what you are, stranger, but your kindness goes down smooth. Director Castle sent us. We were shadowing a Juana expedition, trying to figure out what they were after. Corpses, all of them. But we couldn't turn our backs on the mission, so we went deeper into the jungle. North of here, there is a golden disc, big, heavy thing. One of my mates took a piece of it. Everything went wrong after that. Something took us while we rested. Oh gods. I woke up and there was a flower growing out of my casita's mouth. I started pulling weeds out from between his teeth. Then I got hit from behind and woke up here. There is something guiding the creatures here. A woman, I think. She gets under your skin. I only caught a glimpse of her in passing. Huge. And her daughters are none too fond of outsiders. We didn't learn much. It was already missing a piece by the time we got here. The most I saw were a bunch of Juana's scribblings.
Those scribblings were made by my people millennia ago. I suppose you just wanted it for the plunder?
Not necessarily. It would have made a fetching desk at the company headquarters. I wager it was what the other expedition came to find. Not that their luck was any better than ours. Thank you. Only I don't know how we're going to manage it.
Makera, a simple matter of denying these vines their beloved water. Not my finest work, but it is done.
I think that did it. Agrasima. Our ship landed on the other side of the island, but I am the last of the crew, and I cannot sail her alone. May I join your voyage? I do not care where we make port, as long as it is far from here. Ac casita! I will see you on board. If I was mad enough to tarry a moment longer, I would walk with a quiet step. The Bugra who guard this jungle get edgy whenever anyone steps near their trees.
I get snared. Don't leave me behind, please. Dim in the lantern.
I sense a predator in the water.
Oh, think I can't see you, you sneaky bastard.
Yes, Captain Kara, it is no problem. I sense a predator in the water.
Ahoy. Aye. One of my eyes be open. Oh, think I can't see you, you sneaky bastard. Oh, think I can't see you, you sneaky bastard.
You need something. That will do, I say.
I don't feel so sick anymore. It's been so long since I felt well. Mother, she will be in a fury if she catches you. Better that you leave now and never return. Mother convinced us it was the right thing. That was so long ago. Our hearts soured to everything outside of this place. I do not wish to remember. When Kith angered the gods, a blight spread across their lands. Mother thought only of our survival. Fire, ash, and waves as high as the moon battered the Deadfire. Mother twisted us so that we could endure. We have cared for the Grove ever since, after a fashion. Then she must despise you, as she does all outsiders. We have been alone for so long, she does not recall the meaning of company. Do not provoke her. It can only mean your doom. Ukaizo. The city that fell to the wrath of the gods? The city of degenerates who brought ruin to the Deadfire? As far as I know, it slipped under the waves, and we are better rid of it. Were they the ones who we... Oh, gods. I did not ask them why they came when I hurt them. I promised to try. I can at least calm some of Mother's allies. Our mother is ill. Perhaps even beyond healing, I know not. But you must stop her. My sisters and I, we can help you in the struggle to come. Lend the others your healing hand.
My skin burns! The rot is withering off, and new life springs from beneath! Mother! I must tell Mother! It may not be too late to heal the grove. This was a grove, home to temples and fruitful trees. Once. Then ruin came to the islands. It started in distant Ukaizo, spreading fire and ash with such force that my sisters doubted that any sprout would remain. Mother acted in terrible haste. She bade us twist ourselves, hardening our hearts against those who sought shelter, who we thought enemies of nature. We have been this way for too long. Far too long. The golden disc in the center of the ruin. Have you not seen it already? The ancient ones used it in times of crisis to orient their path home. It may give you the bearing you seek. Does she whisper to you as well? Then she must hate and fear you in equal measure. You bring change, outsider, fair or foul. This is the one thing she cannot tolerate. Our mother, the rotted one. She blighted herself to fight against the cataclysm that rent the Deadfire. Those of us who sprouted from her seed, who shared her soil, followed soon after.
Cataclysm? Madam, that would have been thousands of years ago.
Perhaps we see time differently? I know the cycles of growth and decay, the passage of seasons. As long as it continues apace, there is no difference. Then they are surely dead. But what they sought is still within your grasp. Our mother hoards relics from ages past. She may have what you seek. I'll see to it that my pets trouble you no more. I sense that more of us have been healed, awakened from our tormented slumber. Good. We can help you in the struggle to come.
No. I was strong. I was so very hungry, but pleased. Yes. Mother will destroy you, outsider. There is a seed of pain inside all living things, and she will make it sprout in you. Count on it. If you think you are helping us, I beg you to reconsider. The day we twisted our roots was the day we learned to defend ourselves. We have known hard times ever since the island-hopping Kith invited the ire of the gods. Mother twisted us, instructed us to harden ourselves against intruders. Over time, the Grove learned to defend itself from the likes of you. She will tear you into pieces and pull me back into her communion when she is done. I can't decide if I hate or relish the prospect. You seek Ukaizo. I suppose you've corrupted all of your own islands, and now you must trample on the ones which time forgot. No, I am pleased to say that I do not know the location of haunted Ukaizo. Even if I did, I would die 1,000 times before giving you the satisfaction of an answer. Mother called on us to knot our hearts, to grow strong, and fight those who so callously rent apart the Deadfire. The others hesitated, but I followed her with a daughter's joy and devotion. We drank their fetid water. I let it spill onto the roots of my tree, and felt their life feed the island. That isn't what you wanted to hear, and I delight in the telling of it. Mother will know what you've done. My pets and I will leave you to her. You've touched one of our trees before, I see. My sisters will no doubt be more grateful than I. Heal us and we'll consider your cause.
Yours to command, Captain. Naturally.
Trespasser! Vile defiler!
Madam, this is a swamp at best. What could we be trespassing on?
Mother, listen to this one. He healed me, my tree.
This one can aid us, Mother. Sorrow and corruption stole away our senses, and we must learn to live anew.
My tree is scoured clean. Your roots are still tangled. There is power in him.
No! He has twisted you against us. After we have drained his water, we will show you how to mother this island properly. We do not speak to the fertilizer. You are nothing but water to feed our young, soil to birth our seed.
He speaks true, Mother.
I do not doubt him, Mother.
He didn't kill me, and that's saying something.
You are too trusting, child. Ah, you are blind to the harmony of our grove, Outlander. We are perfection. You are the only infestation here. We look out on our garden and see green, bounty, life. The oldest cycle made healthy after the blight of Ukaizo's fall. Is this not so? This brackish water. I have rooted here for centuries, and I recognize nothing. The grove does not die. No, it lives in death.
Ikera, I will try to take that as a compliment. Looking better already, I say.
That thing I was, she is no more. But I carry enough of her to know the meaning of gratitude. Thank you. I collected a small hoard of trinkets from visitors. We have no need of these trophies. This grove rotted a blink of an eye ago, by Aora's reckoning. I will grow and replenish what we lost. Taming it will be a chore, but there is time. For healing my daughters, for restoring my mind, I name you a friend of the grove. You have been touched by nature's mark. Wear it with pride.
Let's see what's in here. As promised.
Nowhere in the Isles have I seen such craftsmanship.
You